great matchup here at Olympia Stadium between the Catholic Bears, who are 8-2 on the season, the third seed in the Division I playoffs, taking on the Holy Cross Tigers, who are a 6th seed in the Division I playoffs, and they're 8-2 as well. Jeff Palermo along with Jason DeCuir. A fantastic football game is about ready to get started in this one. Holy Cross led by head coach Barry Wilson, a former LSU Tiger, and he's got a great team with a lot of good skill position players. Defensively, Jason, they have played really well this season. Only one time all year have they allowed 30 or more points, and that was to St. Aug, one of the best teams in the state. And the guy they really rely on defensively is defensive lineman Kevin Durr.
Yeah, as you mentioned, they're averaging less than 16 points a game. They got an extraordinary linebacker and core, but that all starts up front with Kevin Durr. He is their defensive tackle. He moved from defensive end. He's got 32 tackles on the season, and he's their extraordinary player on the defensive side. They want to utilize him to get a lot of pressure and also slow down that run game of Darius Geis tonight.
Offensively for Holy Cross, James Taberry has put up some big numbers this year, and he's got an outstanding junior wide receiver in Michael Chigbu. Now for the Catholic Bears, they have dealt with all kinds of injuries this season, but now they are finally healthy, and that includes Darius Geis. He's back. But another guy I think they're going to be relying on a little bit in this game is Connor Whalen.
Yeah, and if you fall asleep at the wide receiver, the defensive back position, wide receiver Connor Whalen can really take advantage of you. We saw him have a great game on this field against Dutchtown. He has 6 touchdowns on the season, 257 yards, receiving yards, and Connor Whalen is not just a great receiver, but he's also the punter for Catholic High.
Earlier tonight, we had an opportunity to talk with Catholic's head football coach, Dale Weiner. We got some thoughts from him about tonight's game.
I think the biggest key probably was the fact that we had several of our starters returning back into the lineup after missing a good portion of the early to mid-season. There was at one point we had 4 offensive starters out and a defensive starter out, and man, it makes it difficult. I was really proud of the guys that stepped in. They gained a lot of very valuable experience, and a lot of them really just came through, quite frankly, for us. But to get those starters, you know, there's a reason a kid's a starter. You know, he's proven himself as the best at that position, and when they come out of your lineup, it affects what you're doing, and it was particularly true on offense. It seemed like most of the injuries were offensive injuries.
So that's a preview of game 1 of 2 on the Cox 4 game of the week. Our other playoff game, we go back to Covington. And standing by to have the call, it's Paul Boron and Brandon Rizzuto with our other matchup.